everybody. Okay, so this is apparently try 2 of this video this morning, because this is why Felicia doesn't pause videos, to try to like remove, basically not even like redo something, more to like move and like get into another room or the car, in between videoing, because it just becomes a shit show. And yeah, so what this video was supposed to be is turning out to be more like something else, but so basically I did a video the other day talking about my body dysmorphia at the moment, and I would love to right now say that what I'm dealing with is body dysmorphia, but it's not exactly. It really is the truth that I fucking gained weight as I'm shoving watermelon in my mouth. Maybe that also will help me not so fast. So basically what's happening is that, and I started kind of sharing about it in the first start of this video that is now going to go in the trash bin. Basically, because none of my videos are scripted, or do I plan on what the hell I'm saying, hence Miss Hot Mess and her randomness. They start from point A and they go to point Z in whatever. But so basically, overall in my life, I'm known as kind of like the girl who shares too much, TMI. Like conversation pieces that people really don't want to talk about. And there's some topics that I really do believe we should talk about more openly. Like I actually just posted it up on my Facebook, because I want to say her name's Marie. She's the famous female soccer player, really short hair, pixie. She played, I want to say for the revolutions, the female revolutions in, I could be wrong, I don't know. I just know she's a really famous soccer player, and right now my brain is so chaotic, for a whole bunch of other reasons. But basically, so she talked about how there's a particular company that is going to pay female sports players to talk about their period. That is a taboo subject, and that's not what I'm talking about today. Actually, you'll probably rather me talk about that than what I might briefly talk about. But basically, apparently there's a company now that is talking about willing to pay their sports people to talk about their period, because unfortunately there are people who, girls especially, women and girls are the only ones that actually get their period. Okay, back to it. Like there's female players who choose not to play sports because they are afraid to play while on their period. And so basically, again, what I was originally trying to talk about was TMI and everything like that. So I've been seeing a GI doctor for a while. One way or the other, I've been seeing a GI doctor since I was like 12 or 13. Basically, first colonoscopy around 12 or 13 in New York City before I moved to Massachusetts. And because I was talking about how a couple weeks ago I had a colonoscopy. And people were like, "You're young for your first colonoscopy." I'm like, it is not my first colonoscopy. I've had multiple colonoscopies and endoscopies because my system. There's been things with my system that basically we got to keep an eye on and stuff. And like for me, it's been ulcers, polyps, basically, like most of my ulcers have been from stress. I got hemorrhoids. Honestly, like at this point, if you are in your 40s and you've never had a hemorrhoid, God fucking bless you. They fucking happen. Male, female, doesn't fucking matter. Fucking hemorrhoids happen to everybody. You strain too hard, you pop a blood vessel, and it causes a hemorrhoid. Some of them go away, some of them don't. That is, again, not the topic. It just happens to be in that region. Like what the GI doctors take care of and stuff. My situation right now is what we realized is with my colonoscopy, my stomach, more than my bowels, because I did like a 3-day prep where I was on soft foods and stuff, but apparently I still wasn't clean when I went through my colonoscopy. And it's appearing that my stomach is not like basically processing the food like it should, so it takes longer. And basically with that, now here's the thing. In general, basically, it means that my body is literally taking longer to process. So you would think like my backside, my colon is why it's taking me, like why I'm not going poo for 3 to 4 days, and why it's taking me so long to go, then why I've gained so much like more in the stomach, because I'm so backed up and everything like that. Well, come to find out, my doctor wanted me to try to do the Benefiber stuff. I've also decided to start eating more melons. Watermelon's good because it's technically more water, low sugar. But it doesn't have as much fiber as per se cantaloupe, other melons and everything like that. So between the Benefiber and the melon content, I've been eating, and plus I've been trying to eat more healthy, though I had a freaking bender with cheese. Cheese is just so delicious, but it's so bad. Because I've been still going, since I've been taking everything and doing the melons and stuff like that, I've legit been going every day, which I was going once every 3 to 4 days and having massive clog up and everything that, like pebbles galore, like basically it just wasn't getting enough water and stuff. Because that's the other thing. People are like, oh, you want to like drink water to lose weight. Well, the problem though is also you want to drink water to keep your freaking backside freaking hydrated, so that way you're not getting freaking poos with the freaking rocks in them. And what I mean by that is, we've all had that, where you go to the bathroom and it's like pebble, 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 drop it out, and it's like, why the hell am I doing that? Not not exactly a soft serve, but like basically like a little bit more, like a little bit, I don't know, you get kind of like in that range. So thing is though, if you drink enough water throughout the day, your backside also gets like, you'll go pee more often, but also your poos are going to have more fluid in them, so they're not completely dried out, and having those issues. Just trying to cross the plains. So basically, the things that like I've known, but I haven't really totally implemented. But the problem though is with taking the water, like when I did my 3-day prep for the colonoscopy, all the fluid that I took in, especially being a diabetic, I had to have more sugar-based items, like sugar Jello, sugar like Italian ices, things like that. The problem though is sugar in itself freaking turns into fucking fat. So the last month and a half has been fucking fun, because I legitimately have gained, like, first off, didn't help with the colonoscopy, I gained freaking, what was it, like 3 to 6 pounds freaking just off the colonoscopy prep, and it was all fluids, but I couldn't get rid of the fluids. Well, it wasn't exactly all fluids. It was freaking mainly fluids, and then also the fact of the sugar, the amount of sugar I was drinking for 3 days, like eating and drinking, because I was doing Italian ices, popsicles, like things that were clear, but that way I wasn't getting starvation ketones, because my blood sugars were doing great for a large period of time, and then basically next thing you know, freaking this shit happens. So it's just a cluster. It's literally a cluster. Freaking, I've gained weight again. Basically, so it's like, it's just a vicious freaking cycle. Like, I'm trying to keep my weight down, I'm trying to do the best I can to exercise. I'm back to work, so basically, like, I'm now eating more at my desk because I'm trying to eat healthy, but I'm also eating, but I'm not walking as much. Oh, that's a cop. So basically, so basically, with that, like, it's just a fucking vicious cycle. Like, I can tell that I'm losing muscle and it's going to fat, but I need to work out. Freaking though, like, it's just, I get drained. I'm exhausted. Like, it's just, this whole adulting thing sucks. Trying to eat healthy. Half the freaking shit out there, even the healthy stuff, is processed. Yeah. I don't know. But it's just, emotionally, I'm kind of a fucking mess right now, because when my weight gets up there, I start, like, just emotionally, like, feeling like crap. So, yeah. Yay. So yeah. I don't know if anybody else can identify, empathize, understands the fact, like, even a remote piece of this, just, yeah. There was also a recent discovery that doesn't help, that, like, the size of me, so there's just, yeah, I'm just, what I would really love to do is legit lock myself in my house for at least a week to 2 weeks, just go to town on my Lego, disconnect from everybody else, like, legit everybody else, just literally isolate, eat whatever the hell's in the house, because there's a variety of stuff, but then, like, basically, if I eat it all in 1 minute, basically, then there's nothing else I can eat. If I make sure to last the amount of time, like, I really don't think I would starve. I'd just be angry I don't have other things. But I don't know. I feel like I have something in my teeth. But yeah, I'm just, it's not per se that I'm trying to withhold stuff from you guys, because, like I said, I'm always pretty open. I just don't know how to put things into words right now, which sucks. Like, mentally, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Like, in some aspects I'm okay, some aspects I'm not so okay. Certain departments, definitely not even questioning. But the overall, like, depression is a really, like, so people will find out, like, they'll be like, why did you go quiet for so long? Da 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 da. I'm like, I was depressed. I didn't want to be bothered. Da 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 da. You look too happy to be like, depressed. Okay. Most of us remember a famous comedian, and it's not the only person to have this happen, but it's most, like, I feel like at this point most relevant, because okay, regardless of how old you are, if you are, like, a young teenager, or you're, like, definitely if you're older than me, you know, but if you're anywhere from a young teenager to someone my age, you have stumbled across this comedian's work at least never like stumbled across this person's work ever in your life, you need to go do a deep dive and go investigate Robin Williams' full spectrum. From Mork and Mindy days to being the genie on Disney Aladdin to basically some of his raunchy stand-up. To being Patch. There's a movie about him being Patch. Like, there's just a whole genre of, like, Robin Williams material that basically, like, a lot of people just assume that he was always happy. He didn't have a problem in the world and everything like that. And unfortunately, he died from depression. And, like, he battled a few other things, like, that I battle and everything like that. Like, but everybody assumed that he was on top of the world, like his life was perfect, but it wasn't. And so when people are like, oh, you don't look like you're depressed, there is no exact look of what someone is supposed to look like while they're depressed. Really, there's not a one situation that is like, oh, that's depression. Like, it might be close to depression for a lot of people, but there are a lot of people that you would never think in their world. So, like, there's just a lot going through my head that I'm probably way overthinking a lot of things, but it is what it is. And, yeah. So, see, this is not even where this video was supposed to be going to, but, yeah. I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a good day, and